Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about, has the Cowboys defense improved or has it gotten worse? Okay, we're going to take a look at the good and the bad and where we sit. Last time I looked at the offense, feel good about it. All right, so let's talk about the defense. This is serious. D for Dallas. How we do it? Cat mode, bro. All right. So let's take a look at the defense. All right, probably the better unit from the Cowboys last year. All right, for being quite honest. They were pretty consistent all year round. They didn't lose any gas. Kind of like unlike the offense. Offense lost a little bit of ran out of gas there towards the end of the season. All right, injuries, this sort of thing started to pile up and kind of degraded the offense's ability to attack opposing defenses. Cowboys defense, however, held it up. They held it down. We had a pleasant surprise by some of our, you know, additions that offseason, in particular, Jaron Curse, excuse me, Malik Hooker really came on towards the end of the season. The Cowboys re-signed both of them, so that's good. All right, I feel really good about the secondary. All right, it's and the Cowboys, they didn't really invest too much into it in the draft here. They did draft Deron Bland out of Fresno. Okay, so I think that he'll be in the mix. Obviously, he's got the size, the measurables, the traits, everything that a Dan Quinn, DB kind of needs to check, right? So he's got all those. So expect him to make a niche for himself on special teams and then go from there. He'll have his opportunities. He'll definitely have his opportunities. A couple of safeties possibly in his way would be somebody like Israel Mukwamu. Where is he at in his second year? Progression. And Donovan Wilson, can he stay healthy? I think with those question marks, he'll definitely have a shot. Some people like some of the undrafted free agents, but they're undrafted for a reason. They really have an uphill battle. So I won't touch too much on those. But you never know. Maybe they'll hit on a diamond in the rough. Okay, so let's start up front. Defensively speaking, your defensive tackles, they didn't bring back Urban, but they did fill that gap, by drafting John Ridgeway, the big behemoth out of Arkansas. I like what he brings to the table, and so far, you're hearing the positive things that you want to hear as far as like looking good. So far in rookie minicamp, now comes working in the vets to see how he looks against some of these vet old linemen that he's going up against. Right, he's gonna go up against some of the better guys in the league. You know what I mean? It'll be a good test up front again for our offensive linemen. You know what I mean, to see where they're at. But John Ridgeway, I think, is a good addition to the defensive tackle room. Bohanna as well. Hopefully he has really taken the next step here to be that 1-2 punch there for these one tech type of guys that can take up a lot of space and bring some pressure along with it. Right? The other guys in the mix, Gallimore, I think you know what Gallimore is right now. I think he's plateaued. He is what he is. He gets dinged up here and there. Okay, so and Tristan Hill, he too has also plateaued. What you see from Tristan Hill the last couple years, that's what you're gonna get from him. So rotational guys. Gallimore, I think he brings the speed, but can he stay healthy? That's the knock on him. All right. Now the big bright spot, I think, for me from the defensive tackles is going to be year 2 of Osa Odigizua. Right, year 2 of this guy could be something special. Right, coupled with the young guys that we have in the mix with Ridgeway, Bohanna, and Gallimore will be in the mix as well. But I think this is the year where Osa could really take that next step and really leapfrog the hell out of everybody and be a big presence there. His frame reminds me of Jason Hatcher. You know what I mean? Jason Hatcher was used the wrong way from when they drafted him out of Grambling, under Parcells. And it took all the way to the end of his career for him to be put in the right spot as a pass rushing 3 tech for the Cowboys. And then by the time he had success, he moved on to Washington. Right? I feel like Osa has that type of body frame, that type of impact where he could be, a guy, if he makes that type of leap, that type of investment like Jason Hatcher did, and he has the skill sets to do it, he could be, one of these multiple sack type of defensive tackles. You know what I mean? I don't know if he'll get 12 or whatever like Hatcher, but he could hit, 8, somewhere like that. That would be awesome for the defense if he could snatch in 8 sacks, and more. Okay, if you do that, you're doing really well. On the outside, we lost Randy Gregory, and we're bringing in more talent here with, some free agents that we brought in here. You got Dante Fowler. We'll see what he's about, what he does. He kind of runs hot and cold. He's been like that ever since he's been in the league. So you really don't know what you're going to get in Fowler. Cross your fingers. You hope that he'll have a bounce back year here with Dan Quinn. He's got that relationship going back to Florida. And so we'll see what happens there. But I'm really excited about Sam Williams. All right? Sam Williams. I think this guy has the potential to have a good impact his rookie year. If you can get at least 5 sacks, in your rookie year, I think you're doing good. All right? Anything more than that as a rookie edge rusher, icing on the cake, man. And I think that I think you can hit that mark. And if you get more, perfect. All right. We still have Micah Parsons in the mix, and that's going to be a deadly duo. You can really have a NASCAR package. All right. Sam Williams has speed. Micah Parsons has speed. And, of course, you got, you have good old dependable DeMarcus Lawrence. All right. So you can have a good package here of monster rushers. You can have Osa coming up from the middle. It can be a full-on wave of pressure. True waves of pressure. Right? Linebacker, I just hit on it. Mike Parsons, Jabril Cox, year 2. Get ready for that. He was really ascending his rookie year. He was ascending to be, a really, really good, steal. That's why we call him Jabril the Steel Cox. 3rd-round pick. And, looking really good. We're hearing all the good things about him for his rehab, getting back on the field and being one of these pressure kind of guys. Speed, you know what I mean? Keeping the speed on defense is key for this team's success. All right, I think they have good depth on defense. With the guys they've added. We'll see what we can get out of Kelvin Joseph this year. Will the commissioner, suspend him or whatever? We'll see what happens there. But I feel good about the depth there with Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, and of course Deron Bland. And let's see what happens with year 2, Nashawn Wright. Okay, can't forget about him. He has all these measurables too that Dan Quinn likes. So it's going to be good for the defense. Are they better? Are they worse? I feel like, honestly, we're going to be better. You know what I mean? Because you're adding Sam Williams in here. You're adding Dante Fowler. I don't expect Basham to make the team here. I think he'll be one of the guys that gets cut. Not a very good player, to be quite honest. And Dorrance Armstrong, he'll sprinkle in some sacks here too. But I think with what they've done defensively, they brought back LVE on a 1-year deal. Jabril, Micah Parsons year 2 is scary. All right. And I think it's good, man. And get ready for Trayvon Diggs to get back to work. I think he's going to pick up where he left off. So I feel really good about the defense. Talked about the offense last time. If you missed that, I'll have that at the end of the video here. You can click on that on my thoughts. So basically, overall, I feel the offense has improved with the swagger. You know what I mean? They definitely upgraded on that left guard position. Offensive line depth has improved. I feel good about that. Defensively, they added more swag guys, so more speed, keeping the speed. So this team, on paper, has the opportunity to be right back in the mix. You know what I mean? No NFC East team has had back-to-back NFC East championships in over a decade or so, maybe 2 decades. It's been a long time. So Cowboys should be in the mix. I know the whole division has improved, but so have the Cowboys. We didn't get passed up by the Giants. We didn't get passed up by the by the Eagles or Washington. You know what I mean? We have kept pace and we've improved, especially with our year 2 guys. Yeah, I think you're really going to see, some dominant play from these year 2 guys and year 3 guys as well. So I feel good about the defense, guys. Let me know what you think about the Cowboys defense this upcoming year. Are they better or are they worse? Let me know in the comments. Catch you for the next one, guys. Peace.